Ashanti.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Glad you come out here and fuck with me, man.
For sure.
You ready to talk?
Yeah, how you been?
I've been good, man. You been good?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Yo, it's your boy Dino Tarantino. It's hot as fuck out here, and I'm back again with another episode of Real Motion. And today I got a very, very special guest with me, a dear friend of mine, sister, comrade, my homegirl. But before I introduce her, I want to go ahead and shout out my guy, Tailor Made Lifestyle. As you can see, he got me out here looking right today. You understand me? But back to the show, man, Real Motion. Like I say, got my homegirl here, man. I want her to introduce herself to y'all.
Hey, y'all. Ashanti Sumpter.
So, Ashanti, first of all, how old are you?
22.
She's 22 years old. I want to get the age out the way because when y'all see some of the stuff that she's doing, some of the things she's into, you're going to be like, damn, she's 22 doing all that? So, you know, I'm going to let her go ahead and tell y'all a little bit about what she do. Matter of fact, hold the mic. Tell them folks what you be doing.
All right, yeah, okay. First and foremost, I am a film director, no longer aspiring because somebody, helped me accomplish that. But yeah, so I'm a film director. I'm also I don't like using the word content creator because content get made either way. But it's like, I just say journalist, media journalist. I didn't do videography. I don't really do it no more. Photography is definitely a passion of mine. And yeah, I think that's everything in my mind right now.
So, she ain't saying nothing about the clothes?
I ain't saying nothing about the clothes. Let me tell you why I ain't saying nothing about the clothes, right? Cause shit, real life be happening. But I do got samples and stuff on the way. I have a clothing brand called Lucid Fantasy.
Lucid Fantasy, shout out.
Yeah, definitely. You know why it's called Lucid Fantasy?
Tell me why. Let's go into that.
Shit, because I was just thinking about, like, my dreams be real vivid, like, and I think that's probably a reason why I took up directing, because I could just see everything that I have in my head, and I know ways to make it work. So I was just like, Lucid Fantasy should be real lucid, and it's just a dream. So I thought it sounded good. Just made the clothing brand that.
And we're going to goddamn show y'all a couple samples, during the edit so y'all can see what we talking about. It's a real dope clothing line. So you also talked about being a media journalist. I want to talk about your platform, Voice of the Trenches. How did you get started? What got you started?
Shoot, I started Voices of the Trenches. That idea, it came from being backstage with Polo G. So I was a big fan of Polo. Him and his sister, shout out to Leilani and, the Capalots, because they gave me backstage passes to his Die Legend tour. So I pulled up, and I was just seeing, like, the environment, and it was definitely a vibe that I wanted to be in. Right. So I was like, let me try to make a platform, like, giving exposure to upcoming artists that may not have exposure. Because I just like helping people if I can. So I just decided on Voices of the Trenches, and then, like, I came up with this whole, like, little log line, amplify the voices of the unheard. Now, I just want to speak on this because so many people have been trying to steal my shit.
Yeah, speak on it.
And I don't even mean to get out my body, but nah. I'm just playing. But, like, for real, like, a lot of people starting to rip that shit off this year. I done seen a lot of pages. Yeah. Whether it's the speaker, because our logo definitely got a speaker. Right. And then, or the tagline, amplify the voices of the unheard. Right. They taking that too.
Well, y'all know now, if y'all see that shit, who it belong to. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to say personally, I'm getting old and shit, so I be losing track of all these motherfucking young niggas coming out. You know what I'm saying? And she done put me on to a lot of artists on her platform, man. She giving opportunities to a lot of young artists who up and coming and hungry. She got some dope shit going on, man. But back to the film world. No. Before I move to the film world, I definitely want to ask you, what are the good things about the Voice of the Trenches platform? What are some of the things you can take away from it positively?
The good things about the platform, you mean like experiences that I've had that have been really good so far? Well, just like the artists I meet, I end up meeting a lot of real genuine artists, the ones that actually like go through with it, who you can tell are real serious about their craft. But it's just like we all at that level of hunger, like trying to get to the next level. So it's just people that I can lock in with for real, and that's probably the best part, the experiences and watching them grow for real. It's some artists that I've been working with, and they signing deals now. Like, it's just crazy. So just to see they growth, I feel like a proud sister or parent. I'm like, yeah, I fuck with that,
Yeah. For real. Okay, so now, what's some of the negatives from it? What's some of the things you just really get up under your skin about your platform, or what comes with your platform?
The most negative thing I'll probably say about it is just dealing with artists who aren't 100% sure what they want to do. And then it's also like beef and stuff like that. We don't post beef on our platform. I don't entertain it. I don't care if you don't mess with them or like vice versa. I'm not going out my way to be nasty or negative to anybody or post something that's nasty or negative. Right. So that's probably one of the most annoying things. Cause like artists really be DMing me telling me to post a beef, and I'm like, do you want to die? Like that's not. I don't know. Just cause it's in the media, I guess they feel like they need to do that too, just to get exposure or whatnot. But yeah, so that's another reason why the platform was made. Cause I'm like, you don't need to do that. I practice like real journalism. Let's get a real story about what's going on. That's what kind of voices of the trenches, so you know. But
so do you feel that it's more cons or pros than cons?
As of right now, yes. But I think that's more of a personal thing. Right. Oh, you said pros than cons or cons than pros?
Well, I meant to say pros. Do you think it's more pros than cons? My bad.
I think it's more cons than pros, but I would say the pros outweigh the cons when it comes to like, okay, this feels good. I'm seeing them achieve their dreams and I'm helping. That feels good. But really, it's a lot of cons with it right now, but that's just more so from a personal standpoint because I can't really give what I'm trying to give to the platform right now as far as elevating artists to another level, and that's just something that I got to figure out. Right.
And also, we forgot in your intro that you graduated. Oh, yeah. I want to know what tell the folks what college did you graduate from?
You feel me? State, not Southern. Don't play with me.
And when did you graduate?
I graduated this year, spring 2020.
Ashanti Nicole Elizabeth Sumpter. Mecca.
Feel me? 2022 graduate right here, y'all. And what was your what'd you get your degree in?
I got a bachelor's in film and media, minor in African American Studies, Africana Studies, however you want to play it. I'm probably gonna go back for my master's in Africana Studies at some point.
Right. I told y'all she's 22. Now, we ain't even really got started with the questions yet, and she already goddamn giving y'all a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's why I mess with her. She having real motion. You know, I want to ask you some of the things that keep you motivated in doing what you're doing, because, you know, it's hard out here for a pimp. You know what I'm saying? And some people, they ain't got it. Some people just quit. What keeps you going?
So really, like, my dad, he passed away in 2014. That's probably one of my most motivating things because, like, he's not here to see all of this. Right. So, like, I'm going to keep going. And then, really, it's just family, to be honest, because I come from a different background. And it's like, you gotta, nah, we ain't cutting it out. Y'all see what Dino was doing.
Hey, I was lost. Listen, my bad, come on.
He's so into the story, right, but nah, right. Okay, so like, I was just saying though, like, it's really family, cause like, as I'm really the first in my family to do a lot of stuff, especially in the film side of things. Nobody really knows what goes on, so I'm the first. So it's like when I'm reaching different heights and stuff, and sometimes it's very sad. Like I gotta sit back and lead my family to go do something, and I'm seeing they might not be in the best predicament, but it's like I'm doing this to help them in the future. So how do you
kind of balance that?
I don't, bro. I be at home.
You got a big family?
No. I'm not gonna say no. I am gonna say no because I don't really consider a lot of people my family, but right. It's like it's really not that big. It's mainly my grandma's side here. I got some of my daddy's side here, but they mainly stay in Florida and New York, Brooklyn.
So for any other upcoming inspiring directors, fashion designers, media journalists, what's some of the advice you can give them to, you know, probably help them, excel to the next level?
Shoot, really, if you want to do it, you're going to find a way to do it. But I think just my advice is just don't stop. And that's just something I'm kind of going through now because you get real bothered with life in general. Like, life just come up. It might be a bill or something that's due that you can't, like, put the funds to what you was planning on. But, right. Like, just keep going. Don't stop. Don't let that deter you. Like, you might be down for a moment about it, but eventually it'll come back around.
So, man, me personally, I know the people want to know what's some of the stuff you have going on right now. What's some of the stuff you want to shout out? You say you got a movie out. You let them folks know where they can go see it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let you take over right quick and let everybody know what you got going on, what you finna do, or, you know, what you got planned. You got to tell your right hand what left hand doing. But, you know, just give them a little, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I feel you. So, really, just say that. My first short film, very first short film.
Out now, by the way. Shot by the gang.
Yeah, definitely starring Dorian Morris. And it's a really good film. I think you would like it if you're gonna like it anyway because I made it, period. But yeah, it's out now on YouTube. Definitely produced by the guys, D&D, and he behind the camera. But yeah, y'all know that. Yeah. Yeah, so that's out now. Shoot, I'm working on a lot of new stuff, like some short stuff, series, And then Voices of the Trenches, I'm working on some new stuff to help put artists on. We got shows coming up, showcases, not really like a big showcase that y'all used to, but you know, you'll figure it out. Definitely though, follow me on Instagram, Ashanti X Nicole. You gonna be, I post everything I'm doing on there, so you'll know. You'll stay in the loop.
And she being, you know, a little biased on y'all right now because she's working with somebody y'all probably all familiar with by now. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to say nothing about it, so we gonna keep on rolling. You feel what I'm saying? Keep it exclusive. If y'all want to know, go follow her page. Shit. And we out of here. That's it. Real motion, baby. I like that though.
Spring break is about to be too crazy, y'all.
Yeah, I can say that it's over before it even starts.
Don't think like that.
Right.